Oh, hey, good evening. Welcome to Speed Gaming here now. We got your weekly SMZ3, which, well, one of them. And then for today, as we've had rather frequently since before, during, and after now, the SGL live event about a month ago, the 774 normal boots start. So we need our 7 crystals, we need our 4 boss tokens, credits related to Super Metroid, and we go kill Ganon, go kill the brain. Should be quick, but it is 2 games, so could be looking somewhere between 2.5, 3 hours, something like that. Maybe on the lower end with these runners here. Scoopula joined by Neaterific. Welcome.
Hey, I just want to say boot starts usually yield sub 3 hour races. Because the boots help a lot. Oh, speaking of speed, we got the speed booster on the Lake Hylia Island.
Yeah, it's fancy. So I got a token off of Eastern, and I got a regular crystal off of Desert. That's all I got. From Flip Hill.
Popular strat to start with on boot starts is to get the 3 chests at Hashtalas. Because they're free, the boots. Nothing fancy, however.
Flip also giving us Swamp for the green pendant here. Knowledge. And there's a pendant on Eastern, or not Eastern, Hera, so wrapped up on prize checks for the moment.
All Super Metroid bosses probably required.
I'm already clicking the wrong thing, so just say something if something's wrong. It's gonna take a while to fix.
Oh, got big 20s, as that was a tier 3 pull, I believe. MM2 did not take any damage. Prior to pulling, that is. Okay, just a 5er. I got not hard required at least. Vanilla bush crab. Oh, a free sword at the mushroom spot.
Did Flip just do something I didn't see that he's a couple screens back?
Checked lumberjack ledge.
We both did. But...
It's $5.
Missed the bird with the best sword in the game. You know it's good when you only get one shot at it.
I mean, it is something you can throw at it. MM2 has 2 random bombs. You can put at the top of the village.
A little more money for Flip here. Could help.
Random bomb for him. Lucky.
Yeah, you can get yourself one here off the rock. And that should probably...
Alright. MM2 can do the whole village now.
I'm gonna say if that'll help Flip too, so I mean, I won't have to buy any.
pack of PBs, I think. Red loot will be nice and cozy.
A repeat donation. Yep.
Like a casino. You give him $100 and you get 20 back.
Yeah, you know, and if it's casino credit first, that's just a win. You know, got to get yourself some of that before you walk in. Here in SMZ3, it might be, since that tier 3 tree pool you talked about was set up for you when you walk in. With the bomb expansion, MM2 is going to go buy some bombs anyway, since you can go over 10 here.
And he's fine for the rest of the seed. On bombs. Peppery had bombs.
Just enough room for him, but again, yeah, you're fine after 10. Power bombs.
MM2 declines. 15 Ps would have been pretty nice. You would never need to refill the ring loop.
Yeah, if he has 5 there, you get him early, but you can make do and probably find some more.
We got a speed booster on Lake Hylia Island if you want spicy. Flip did not buy bombs, so he collects their library ones.
This is blind from Fliphill, so he'll have those power bombs.
Yeah, I think it's worth grabbing. Blind. Like, it's not a waste of time. And who knows? Might be needing the crystal flash.
Not me playing SM Rat Ladder earlier and needing it, but I don't learn it in here, so I didn't learn it. So Flip's headed for Castle here, and then 2 for the South Shore. This is a choice of how soon do you want to do it before you get your 500 to wrap Zora in, especially with them boots. Hammer here.
Oh, man. Not see over the secret passage.
Don't see that done much. It's pretty good.
And Flip is really keen on collecting money, probably planning on going to Zora. I don't know who's gonna set up the water walk here. No? Yes.
Yeah, I mean, you get a lot of luck to get to 500, but you can at least put 2 of them away and check a third. Speaking of that third item that I just talked about.
Everything Two is doing is actually in logic. Found 1 of the 2 rupees. Or should I say 2 of the single ones?
The shiniest ones.
Choosing to go to Hobo. Oh, shovel. Didn't check. Did you check the ledge? Let's see.
Yeah, I Don't think so. I don't remember. Yeah, because his audio's on. I would have remembered hearing the water at least. Probably doesn't want to isolate Zora. This will, give further incentive to come back. Sometimes I'll do something like that.
Put damaging down so we can death warp back to the start.
Yeah, well, except those pieces of heart, unless we're sitting here counting them, those can be a little scary right in there. Because then that happens, but...
Oh. Decide to... Right, get more money. Tier 2 is the
Yeah, and this actually might actually work out well for Flip Fuel now with the flippers available already and no other money available easily that we've seen. Did Flip end up at Dark Cross? Well, I think he would have, but did we see what it was?
We did not.
We didn't? Just warped? Oh, you warped out to get the money.
Yeah.
Dark Cross not too bad. Boot sword, bonk line up for the chest and everything. Having things that make things in logic opposite from what each runner has, that lamp is available.
Gina is nothing. We're gonna see that's with Dark Cross now. Flip's gonna go check shovel spot. Or dig spot rather.
So maybe I wanted to try and get a couple of bombs there, but it was getting too bully to spend the time on just a reserve tank here. And that was the map.
Keys in the back. So going for big spot himself, and Flip will most likely do the flipper checks.
Yeah, they're gonna probably line right up at Zora here at this rate. Well, Flip will get it first. One somewhere, but yeah, Flip will get there first, correcting myself because MM2 is still missing the money. MM2 is headed for Eastern because
lack of funds.
That's about, well, that and that's about it, minus Morph Pedestal, really, I think. We have seen a few times lately that early item access is the answer here, so both runners hoping for the shovel because it's easy, but Sora could be it. I'm too playing 50-50 with the early balls and losing.
does have land.
Hammer. I just zoned out on that cave. My bad.
Well, we're gonna see Zora. For sure. Becky.
And plus, I think that was, what, a 50 in that cave that Flip Hill ran into. We saw already, but that just was ideal to put him over. So.
So we found the big key and the compass. There's still
I think we
and
might have it here in the back. We might just have a map.
this is a very long single line check. One of the longest in the game. In the seed, I mean in the rando. And it sucks going all that way to just find the map.
Yeah, it's hard to miss stuff here though, and walk through the rest of the dungeon. Plus that again, so with the remaining stuff, this isn't so bad, and
Hey!
it is in fact Eastern, and Flip getting the short end of the stick on this one. Sorry. So Flip may head to Super Metroid, or might follow him into Eastern.
Well, Eastern is the last remaining play he has.
Morphped, but
MM2 sequence breaking 2. Gauntlet has the energy to make it not scary at all.
Flip doing a deke on Yarmos to keep the spin speed going there. It's a good one. A little more fun morph in the air from him too. Buy himself just a little bit of time out of the lava. Good little bits of tech to know.
Yeah, also, he has the morph. Is the tracker unresponsive tonight?
It's just me. Well, it is, but it is me on this one. Is it just what I wanted to do? But typically when I'm doubling, I start zoning out, and I've been doing that a lot lately anyway.
Nothing in the back. Gauntlet. Getting some babies from the beatums. Half magic. Bug balling, also a sequence break in normal logic. That's a bottle. Ooh, spring ball. And more supers, that's always nice. And the first bottle, well, not the in logic one at least.
Got bottles on this thing that you can see. Don't think so.
Nothing interesting so far. Yeah, Eddie Flip following on MM2's footsteps. Checking gauntlet.
Flip trying to slam buttons here a little bit, knowing that he has a good chance of being behind here, and as we know he is, but, you know, it's early, but...
I mean, I can understand feeling behind when you went out of your way to farm money and Zora had nothing.
Yeah, the farming wasn't so bad. I mean, he's going to think it is, but it went well, I think, for him.
Setting up spore skip and got it. Nothing interesting. Setting up. Got it first try, wave skip. Or rather, wave gate. So far, sequence breaking is not paying off. At least we'll have to come back here.
Yeah, that speed booster hanging out where it is, that leaves this outside possibility of waterway being a thing, but everything else can be clear.
Yeah. You always end up super isolating waterway, especially if you do you checks climb supers and it's nothing. Then all that leaves in the whole west side of the world is waterway. We're gonna see some deboosting across X-ray Hall.
Be a
That's the hard setup.
499. It gives us, I guess, only 5 or 6 drops into the spikes here, but we're just looking for iframes from waivers here. Does pretty well with it.
Did have a backup in the spring ball in case he messed up the second jump. But otherwise, well done. I mean, not otherwise, well done anyway. Use the classic setup for the first jump instead of the pump method, which I find would be immeasurably easier. But you do what works for you.
Let's see if he opts for the refill down here. Yeah. So, I missed something, or Green Bryn just buck us.
Green Bryn. Oh, didn't have anything.
Nothing.
Well, spring ball.
Yeah, I mean,
Which normal logic is nothing. You can still use it to do the sequence break. Hard logic expects you to be able to do with a spring ball, but
yep, and check this out. Blue pendant here for Dragon, so that'll be.
Meridia optional is always nice.
Hopefully. Watch Gravity Suit just show right up and then everybody's upset.
Yeah. I'm always very suspicious of easy early suits. Because they always feel like bait. Because the logic when you place it there because you can't place it anywhere because it's not required.
Forgot about this room having an energy as well, so now
Yeah.
I get it.
DLC room.
I might have grabbed missiles while I was in there and thought it was going to be a double purpose, but
Bomb set up for the kill. Fell off. Missile set up. Easy peasy. There are many ways to do the quick kill, but this is one that's preferred because it's faster. It uses one less super.
it'll be one of our 5-6s. The other one at large yet. Could be Dark World, could be somewhere else in Super Metroid.
Yeah, we have a bit of divergence here. Oh, gloves at construction zone. Okay.
Yeah, I mean, the divergence is interesting. I think this is just an issue of having bombs or not.
4 is not enough to get everything.
It's not only 2.
Yeah, you need 3 for Billy Mays and 1 for the. Yeah, he has enough, but he'll need to farm to get 230 missiles. Might get a drop though. And gloves do put back of escape in logic. Oh, high jump boots.
That's high jump. Okay.
Something you don't really want to see in a hard logic seed.
Nah, here, nice to have. Make that
Yeah.
that jumpy just a little harder. But if you know how well you're doing when you get through the door, you can tell if you need to do a wall jump there. And flip, I think now will be set for money for good.
It already was, but
Well, you got pod and
right, so
whatever.
we're 1 item away. We moved further away from Dark World, basically. MM2 will be lower on energy than he would have liked to, but he's still fine.
Old brain bow. And
That's double dip of Eastern was required. Unless you manage to get speed booster without morph ball.
yeah, that or screws somewhere that we're not seeing yet, but yeah, more than likely.
Supers. Oh, saving quitting. Going back to...
Yeah, here to do the escape and might be just to head up the mountain afterward.
Possibly.
Where MM2 will now be.
Interestingly, Wreck ship is still not in logic, which makes it more attractive to me, because when it's easy to get to, you usually have nothing. And back of escape had our first in logic bottle. Could be something on Sick Kid, but what are the odds? There was a Hard Logic Weekly where Morph Ball was on Sick Kid and the bottle was at Fireflies.
And then Lord Warfare.
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah, I can see that, but
The reverse acid bath was logically required.
MM2 wants to end up back at the ship here for maybe just Retro Bryn at this point.
I'd go to Wreck ship.
Yeah, you can do it. I know you can. It's just...
Saves. Nothing on Spectacle Rock. The cave is a super pack. Might do Red Tower. Might sequence break. Wreck ship.
Flip once these supers, probably just being done in this area. Grab them and then over to Upper Norfair. And one try. Oh yeah, I forgot about the spring ball. Okay, that makes it a lot easier.
That used to be a normal logic a long time ago. It was removed, and I didn't see what was up there.
It was round. If I had to put any money, I'd say bomb module, but Red Cane. So the camera manipulation was something I guess I wasn't real up on. Maybe that's why I'm here, so I can learn this thing, because I know, without re-jumping, space jump or flight or something, it's hard to see what that is. You see the bottom of the pedestal and that's it. No Bon Teresa, which I don't think anybody touched.
Nope.
If this is nothing, you can just reset out. Or has some other plans, but no X-ray today. A quick mention to the often underused spring ball getting used there to pick up Spooky with the mock ball active. It's kind of a neat use of it. You can hop over the spikes.
I've tried to do Alcatraz escape with a bunch of boots and I found it frustrating.
Yeah, the weird routes, like I'm always thinking these things are done after, Bon Teresa is one at the nest here, and I just blew it out of my head, but that was basically what we were looking for. So I'm going to see flipping a dark roll pretty darn soon. Yeah, start with Height Cave here, get a map check.
Oh, you can throw a 30, right?
Yeah. So I'm gonna sit on my print screen button here, and it'll probably take a few minutes. This is always the fun one.
Tokens and pod, leaves, and ice.
Okay, so that was the bomb module.
He's a ghost. Can he die?
I mean, I guess with enough firepower. Just a regular crystal there.
Oh, going to Pyramid Ledge. I like that play. Well, it doesn't have a lot of things you can do, right? You can't get across the moat. The river. That was $20 on the ledge. Might check catfish now. Nope, going down. Headed to pod.
Yeah, and this is fine. We need to be there, and I swear I clicked that one. Didn't work. Apparently, screw attack here now after Fantoon, so there's that. Is the right side anything? Right supers.
Do the bomb setup to get the first try. Curse. Chest is the big key.
That's a fun one. The boat's gonna get some use in here pretty quick.
Keeps it. Oh, they didn't save, so yeah. Not gonna reset when you don't save.
Yeah, having the right cane is helpful too.
I like that deep boost. With the spark in the floor. That one hurts though.
Let's see. Probably wise choice there from him too. Then you could have made it, but if you don't, you're in big trouble.
So if we have two keys on the right side of pod, you could go straight to Helmsor key and then go back in. And the point of that is, well, when you're done, you can save and quit. You don't have to return to the entrance to go back to Helmsor key. And that's not what he's doing. Nice.
We just wanted that one first, I guess. It's a choice. I mean, could have been some sort of weapon, maybe, but.
And the reason why you do the strat I described is when you don't have the mirror.
Oh, yeah, for sure, because it is a little bit of a sink walking out of the back, yeah, even with the death orb. There's going to be one chest left in the front as we see the nice and easy ticket. That's why you check this first before you go to Sky Missiles, just in case something like that happens.
Right. We got Space Jump, Screw Attack. The rest of the game is trivial. Yeah, because without Space Jump, you would have needed to farm some health to get across the alley.
Oh yeah, that too. Yeah.
Can do it with 2D boosts. If you get it right. That is true. Landing site peeves are in logic for to a nice hammer kill on Helmsaur.
The Hammer the Crystal, and
That's
interesting if so. Look, and one Super Metroid credit done. Back in to finish.
That's what you got the extra key so you can check big key chest immediately without having to go back after finding key.
And there's okay, it is an item that I think could have been a small key still, but that's done, so we know when to stop counting in here.
4 keys. Get 3 tools for king. You got 1. Yeah, that's 4 keys. 2 more to go. And the nice thing about, saving quitting after coming back after killing the boss is you don't have to. You can do the Dark Maze last. You don't have to get your way out of there again. Back to the front. Okay, Red Tower is new territory.
Yeah, the ship Peebs is... Yeah, with this available, that's kind of a weird one to get back to at this point now. Which often ends up being unfriendly in that regard, but we'll see.
Single arrow. We're only missing the last single rupee for all the meme items. That was very harmless. Bombos. Flo's gonna do all the more fairies, yeah. Got the fairy suit.
Where was that at?
Harmless.
Oh, yeah, okay. I took my eye off
But M2 has a significant advantage. And that counts when you're full clearing. We're gonna get his Moon Pearl and eventually at 230 missiles. And we'll probably check the landing site PVs. After getting the money, probably because he went has to check Zora at some point.
So that'll be yeah, a nice room for him.
High jump boots. So overall, nothing in wrecked ship, but screw and a space jump are very convenient items to have.
Yeah, I think they're solid enough to make up the handful of minutes across the rest of this game. Would be for me anyway. SMZ3's bow.
Cliff going through Cathedral because he has no choice. Girl. He's gonna grab those. Yeah.
Who needs a bomb refill?
He'll get one of the ship, and he'll also check landing side peeps. That ties in nicely all the checks he had skipped.
Not bad. Spot 10 stuff, something nice, some reason.
Wait. Change his mind. Oh, he forgot bomb to reso. Realized it as it was going in through the portal. Oh. Race scope.
It's the idea of a power bomb to check that there. If you happen to know.
Wave beam is. Lacking mirror for speed booster.
I can't blame MM2 here for not wanting to leave this go any longer. Won't be much, but if it is and you leave it, you're not doing well.
Plasma beam. At Morphere Reserve. It's the third bottle, right?
Yeah. Could be the third.
Oh, it's the last actually. This one, there was one at St. Okay, not Red Star Reserve. I think Flip found 2 others in Logic. This one will be the last. Vanilla mountain missiles. And now Flip will probably gate glitch to go to Croc. Right. That was the first bottle. The other one was in the Dark World, I think. And there was one here at Norfair, and the last one in Red Star Reserve.
Yeah, I was taking your word for it because I knew something about the first one that I remember was not consistent with memory.
Flip saving here, probably to reset in case there's absolutely nothing behind Croc.
Yeah, sometimes you'll do it here, sometimes you'll do it after Croc, but it's circumstantial. You know, you are here because you're here, not because you're expecting anything. So that's a good spot to do it in, I think.
So, I was gonna say, Flip, you cannot have a logical way to get Indiana Jones, but that's not true. He has bombs. You can do an infinite bomb jump. Or you can be a cool kid and do the spring ball wall jump, which is pretty hard, but oh so satisfying when you get it.
Does that matter if you have high jump or not, that one?
You can scout it without high jump. You can grab it with high jump. That's what I know. The ladder, the front, what he told me, it's possible to scout it. I tried and it's very hard if it's possible. Checking the pyramid. I might go to Catfish or probably choose POD though. Pot it is.
This is one of these. You might do Catfish here, like if, say you've already done Graveyard Ledge, but you can put those two together later if you have to. Flip is... Well, they're going to pull... Yeah, I was going to say he's going to hit the wall there unless he moves. Or pull some fancy trick I never heard of.
You can deboost with the, the 2 bugs.
Well, yeah, but I mean, involving the bombs there.
Oh, yeah. So more supers is good. We have fairly comfortable Ridley ammo.
I'm working on the rest of that map for him too, slowly.
That's a shame.
Hey. This is cool and it's fun to do, and you feel great when you get it. MM2 will have a tremendous advantage when he's here because he has space jump. He'll save an incredible amount of time. Minutes. Total. Farthest right platform, just in an unfortunate spot too, where you can't even look at this until you're high enough to get over to it.
Well, you can if you just scroll the camera. Now he has the bomb shot, but he wasn't way up. Use gravity, grab open the room. Too low. Do it. Nope. And I feeling he's
Yeah, I think at this point you kind of hope it's nothing, so you don't have to walk out.
Nothing. Boom, reset. Croc was a waste of time.
You know, whenever we only have one SM prize left, I always forget to do all that. So thank you, video. I'll get that done.
And Croc escape. So really, what did Norfair have? A whole lot of nothing. Flip can't be too happy about that. I did bomb jump a lot of stuff and ended up not being rewarded for it. If M2 decides to do Norfair eventually, oh boy, he's in trouble.
Yeah.
He has a cane. Remember the cane? Cane. Oh, he's just trying to survive.
And buffering mixtures in the right spot, that's, I guess, a thing you can do, but
That's scary. Flip pulled off the quick kill too. Interestingly, a wrecked ship is still out of logic.
yeah, you're right, yeah, because it was like, well, there's a space jump, it was up there, so yeah. Be worth considering then, I guess, that things requiring space jump may just not have anything this year. Not that there's much of those left. But
Where is he? And Venom 2 deducing there's nothing in the big chest. Flip is gonna try to do
Try D-boost, maybe 2, then may just choose to do. Oh, we can do spring ball. That's right.
Nice. And bomb kid. Sick kid had nothing. Doing spring wall jumps. Not in normal logic.
Yeah, this one's a little bit tough, especially with the high jump on.
Bang your head against the ledge. You can also do a bomb jump starting from the spikes.
Yeah, I figured he might do it, but maybe he's just had enough of it already after Croc. It's not too bad with this one, but
Chess game.
I was thinking too that you run down here with your Varia that you got out of your early Dark World access, gets it there. Flip does. But this all too is available. MM2, where he's at now, and yeah, already paying out.
Now I can full clear. Skull was after this. I think he's significantly ahead.
Yeah.
And the stuff he hasn't done yet will be very fast with these jumps, screw attack, and I'm sure he'll have some boosters sooner than later. Save minutes. Compared to flip heal, unfortunately. Who had to low tech his way to certain locations.
He's doing it well too. It's just
Yeah.
there's nothing you can do about the overall speed of it.
Yeah. Like, it's not a knock on him. He's doing it fairly well. It's slow.
Right. I say pushing Varia is not a bad call when you can find it like that.
Sometimes randos you. All your choices end up being not rewarded.
We should shortly have a Master Sword at least, which will give, I guess, currently nothing. We can't get to the tablets, but
with Swamp being independent, you could have an honor seed.
Flip's gonna try for he's gonna want to do the CWJ from the looks of it, as opposed to spring ball.
Well,
and get I mean, if you can do it,
if you get it first try,
It's funny because the spring ball looks easier on paper, but I mean,
well, it's not that it's harder. It's just like you probably haven't never done it before.
yeah, I mean, like me, I know I did it once or twice, and then after that, I couldn't get it right. I mean, it's not as free as MM2 made it look. I mean, you have to land on a certain area of the pillar there, but
It's not frame. I was gonna say double frame perfect. The way Jay is all in one. You set it up. But no, it's the problem is even if you learn to do the spring boat jump, you're probably gonna forget it because you don't do it very often unless you deliberately practice it. And And I think it's hard by virtue of not being used to it. More than the button pushing is hard. Oh well, hook shot. Okay.
Yeah,
Not
that's
a lot
a bunch of mountain in one tablet, if nothing else. For some reason, I don't know. I just feel like that book could end up being something. I don't know. I mean, the odds are it isn't, but
mirror could be a desert. Now headed for Skullwoods because why not? You have everything you need and it's abundant.
well, thankfully the guaranteed key on that one. Here in the good old SMZ3.
Right, if you're from Link to the Past Rando, it used to be a guaranteed key there too, but they changed it for reasons I'm not quite sure I understand. But you never have to save and quit in SMZ3 because you're lacking a key to get out of that room. Pretty good Doppler. Oh, getting a slip back. Unlucky.
One of two down here now for Skullwoods item-wise. That's a super missile.
And gets fan-tuned. I think that was a 3-rounder.
It was quick. Sure. Just like we can... Oh, that's cute. But the throw the block sideways, you don't have to push it. So one more item here, Skullwoods plus a prize is going to be either in the back or in the big chest with the key in the back, which is just everybody's favorite scenario.
Nice spins.
If you can manage to... Oh, wow, okay. I think hit the spike with the fire rod and then got splash damage on the bug. I think that's what I saw, but yeah, I mean... Feast or famine with Moth. I did not see what dropped before that. Must have been an item. Guessing nothing.
Okay, we're gonna see Paradox game, yay. And, unless he's doing Upper North Fair first. Yep. Miptu's gonna do this significantly faster because he has a space jump.
Yeah, it's just, thinking that what was here? Not much.
There was nothing. It's what you could tell.
So the choice for M&2 was that Varia you had for a little bit or that hook shot that you just got. And
You can always go back to Norfolk after chicken right? So, death bomb, but I don't want to be be a backseat racer?
If I had to guess, total guess, what may have driven this decision is Thieves' Tower of Hair being a pendant. Didn't want to get super invested into that area.
No.
Just something I would do. I don't know about him too. I do remain curious what's up in that area now, because you do have the book. For E3, you have hair itself and whatnot. So. Do believe you had mentioned bad spot mirrors before. I believe I have seen pendant hair mirror before, well, at least once.
Yeah.
And Flip is doing sky missiles first.
Oh.
Unfortunately.
Oh, almost got it. Come on. There we go. Oh.
Yeah. Tough. It looked good there for a bit.
Yeah, you have to all jump like in front of them, not exactly lined up with their face.
Yeah.
That gets tricky if you're not used to it.
And then when the one up top is moving away from you, it's another change in patterns. It's going to be unhappy here in about 2 or 3 seconds. I know I said something about feast or famine, but I guess that applies to the gate glitch too. First try or 20th.
So I head out and leave this commentary in your good hands.
Have a good night. Was actually myself not sure if or when we were going to see Croc from Moon 2, and I guess it makes sense that we are, since Western Warfare didn't have anyone. So that will buy Flip Hill a little bit of his losses back. A little bit, because as Nita mentioned before, this post-Croc stuff is going to be a bunch faster. Yeah, we got a high jump for Lower Warfare. I think right now what we would look at is uncertainty on being able to get into Mire as a potential deterrent for doing that sooner as opposed to later. Loot is one of those things that here in SMZ3 isn't required, but does make decisions like that a lot easier. Haven't seen it. Yeah, actually did not quite pay attention. Did MM2? No, did not say. Really wanted something to be down here then. It's like, I mentioned before, it's a matter of how much do you expect something when making the decision to save or not. Flip is going to take desert to that one thing that kind of big deal type thing, actually, that it isn't the tablets. The thing that, it's really meant for getting into desert here. It could be something. They scouted the ledge, but I think Flip knows it's going to end up there pretty darn soon anyway. Or we saw it and we got a cropping issue, but I think it's pretty accurate. M2 now does in fact want lower Norfair, and part of this decision could be not finding anything up here and not making the hookshot call, so we'll just push this as it's required anyway. You could get into Myers, just chances aren't as good as we'd like, and one try to lava dive that, so very nice. I'm wondering if Flip Hill's expecting something in here, only because you go big key to small key. Okay, I see what he's doing, Death Warp. Another way you can do this, and I do, and I'm not actually sure, between what he just did and what I'm saying is faster, but you just do the boss and then go do the statue relocation again, and then just go right side and quit out. But if you are still capable of managing your health this well, like here you see just regular armor, no armor, whatever, then that is an option as well. So MM2's chances of getting into Mire just went up, thankfully for him. I'm gonna kind of quake being here. So that's a good sign for him. I do like the concept of the key into the doormat. This is what I like to call the cross-dimensional doormat. And guess which one it is, so I just... wow. That doormat thing, beyond just how we define it, is funny in the number of times it comes up. But we can get all this done now. It's Landmo and a crystal here for Flip Hill. Nothing spectacular progression-wise, but, it's okay. It's done. That mirror, being that Swamp's a pendant, to do this the other way could be very well hidden. Flip wants a ped check. It's a cape, and I don't know who has seen Bumper Ledge. If anybody. So odds are really terrible that this is going to be a pet seed, but boy, if it is, because of Bumper Ledge. Of all things. You know, as far as required ped goes in SMZ3, the number of them does sit a lot lower than it does in Z3R, but I think we might have had a boing 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 not long ago, but I could be mistaken that with not SMZ3 as well. I have seen Morph on ped, though. That's just fantastic. Ganon's stunned before you had Morph Ball in that case. Yeah, I mean, I've been doing some of both lately, and I guess I'll go back and check which ones I was in, but... Yeah, I was going to say, trying to take iframes from the goo on the floor, but the second that falls apart, now you got a whole other thing to worry about. Yeah, cape would be fantastic here. The other option is running back and forth across the eyeballs slowly, but one of them just gets through on him. Hate to see it. So that bumper, or that, I'm gonna get my replay here, that cape ledge was nothing. Yeah, 20 bucks. And NVIDIA's one of these, you just gotta go back and do it. Especially now with SMZ3 and this seed set up the way it is, it's not gonna be fun to come back. You know, talking about burner here, if I think it was wreck ship E-tank, in which case I want to say I remember I see Flip walking out of that room as well, and I didn't mark it. Did I not mark it? I tried to mark it. I didn't mark it. I think he actually has it. Oh, well, stay tuned on that one. Sorry about that. Oh, okay. I'll turn it back off then. That's the thing with tracking. Sometimes you just, whenever you see them in the room, you pretty much are going to assume they're going to get it. But yeah, I mean, I guess that means he didn't take the save either and had to walk out. But thank you for that. So, vengeance achieved. Crystal in hand here. I have no idea on the item counts from Meyer. Yeah, one left, and MM2 is just done. And, you know, you can respect this after having died down here, so. Yeah, it's like I said, it's tough to get back here, but odds are it's being something are not great, and we've already spent more time than we want to. Maybe an outside possibility that, depending what shows up here during and after Ridley, MM2 may choose to leave SM through the same portal he came in at and just think about checking cutscene, but it's probably the fastest way out of here is the only reason I think you might head that way. Really, for MM2, walking in with 25 is going to need 18 regulars and all those supers pending any misses. $18, 30. Bad math. Altogether pretty clean though. There's moth for flip. Just another crystal, and I think we saw a single arrow already. Funny thing, those no Z3R, they tend to replace starting items with 20 rupee pickups. This one really enjoys their single rupees and single arrows. So potentially one of the boots replacements. Now Flip's headed with that hook shot here into the mountain, which we haven't seen yet. Upside for MM2 being it. Oh, Flip wants to hover this. Let's save a second or three. Yeah, that was a good try. So I guess if you have to come down here and check these, maybe I was just swag, but... LN with 3 checks left. Nothing there so far yet. And ice. Okay, yeah. So the hook looked like, so far, the better play. Mitts available there, and ice being mostly the mitts. But minus the mirror, you know, you can go and check TR now, but you're missing some things for it. The problem there then is becomes that you lose your access to all this stuff that you see Flip doing now. So you might want to pop into Meyer or not Meyer, Hera, and see what if anything pops up. Preview had a little stutter there. I'll catch that on the replay. Whatever. Yeah, okay, well. So yeah, MM2 is still in the lead, and largely because despite LN having nothing, that's something that doesn't save you a lot of time in go mode. You can it's done. So. Basement item here, and a useless pendant. It's probably faster to just take the pendant and the refill as opposed to falling down. That marked mitts the wrong way before, sorry. Well, that'll take care of itself then. I wasn't sure if Flip was going to check that basement item. MM2 will have to make the same decision. There is a point, I think we've reached it though, that whenever you skip an item like this, you kind of accept that if it is a thing and you're totally boned because of it, then that's the way it is, or you're trying to win here, so. Flip has, a whole Dark Mountain available. If myths don't show up there, I'm sure you check the basement. We do not need ether. And from chat, Bumper Ledge, we did get an eyeball. It was $20, so no ped with his cape. And that pendant from Hera, the vanilla pendant from Hera that Flip Hill picked up, is just a matter of convenience. And there is that mirror. If you know it was here, you don't do things the way you do them, but you really can, and it's just funny when that happens. So it does also give us swamp for ice rod related food, I guess. Yeah, as far as heading in here, did MM2... Okay, so this is interesting. MM2 did not already open the door, but is going to be able to here. It's it worked out well. Guess MM2 did not check that yet. We knew it was there. Yeah, usually do it within the first 30 seconds. We knew somebody did, but you know, I mean, it's a good time to pick it up now. We had to have the mirror for it, so not sure it'll lead to anything, but sorry, I was bot digging because I realized apparently I'm missing a bunch of buttons. I want to say I got them now. And wasn't a whole lot of anything here besides the token and Ice Palace. So that's out of the way. Fire rod flip, thank you. It's been on a real long refresh cycle, this button panel thing. And I guess we need speed here too for MM2. Flip get it too. I was afraid of this happening, but I don't know, this is just something I wanted to do today. Book into desert as well for MM2, even though he has the other. Well, you can do it the other way, but you have to go through North Airport, and nah, we're not doing that. Yeah, flip to get speed. That would make a lot of sense. So be lower North for flip. Again, just Ridley, really. And I guess remains the choice of potential check of Meyer cutscene, either before or after Ridley. And yeah, right in chat with the mirror not being a thing MM2 had. That's another one you could end up seeing sooner. Another one of those sneakily loaded checks, I think. Flip thought he had the delayed wall on the second jump there. Didn't have to try again. Thankfully, high jump. You don't got to bounce off the Nahime again, and we're through. Flip's just doing this straight up, maybe banking on something being here. There's not, but there come a time you need to make some plays. Flip wants to drain down here. If anybody doesn't know why, under 30 missiles, you get a different pattern out of Golden Teresa. Just in case, well, you happen to need a refill of supers, but in this case, it should just primarily speed up the encounter. Zelda-san coming in with 13. Thank you very much. There's some Zelda here, and there's some Super Metroid here. And there's MM2, there's Flipfield, and there's a bunch of weird locations for stuff. Found most of them, but something that may be familiar to some of the raiders coming in. We need an ice rod. Oh, yeah, that's right, the Quake. And Flipfield seeing that now too, just having that same, well, gee, thanks kind of moment. And here is Checkerboard. Just a 20. MM2 wants a chunk of Smith chain now, be able to get everything except the magic bat. But probably not a bad time for this either. Couldn't get out of the way of that tank. Unfortunate. Yeah, Rando. You know, I guess I did not know you could keep spin speed through a rock pool, like MM2 just did. So that's a neat one. Never came up for me. Flip speed, whatever speed it is. Hammer pegs. Nothing doing. This will empty out into swamp too, which I'm sure is what's in mind here from him too. Ending, we see the goods. The Smiths having technology much forbidden in the Kingdom of Hyrule. Will logically give everybody's favorite stand digging robot Shack Tool just not as favorite as pretty much everything else in the game. The last one on here we don't know about, purple chest, just some power bombs. So we'll get Bombo stun and pick up some 3 bombs. And I think more than likely head to South. No, Bombos is already done, never mind. So yeah, swamp. Cutscene for Flip, also 20 bucks, so both items missed before, just a lovely red pile of nothing, fortunately. So, Swamp's looking pretty good, I'd say. Now with MM2, I'm thinking hopes is that this is just an ice rod if logic is doing what it should do, though. The likelihood is it's going to be gravity, and then your ice rod's somewhere in that area. But give us a few minutes here. You might want to check left side here, knowing that you're going to get at least one item, and then two may not do that. It's just a choice you can make, made a little easier by the newish specky clip. You can save a key to speed that up on a return trip. So we now know 2 items in or through left side swamp. Could be another tough choice if to get one item you don't need and a big key over there and you gotta walk back. That extends the amount of time it already takes. Flip Peel making much quicker work of Vitreous here. And with everything done, just gonna head back out for Ridley. At which point I have no real guesses as to what Flip may do next, but Smith Chain Swamp is an attractive one for him. Looks like maybe I had to take a minute to look at something here. So here comes MM2's choice of turning this in or going back for the other 2 first. I actually don't know. He's gonna have to do it. A lot of people don't like to, but makes sense. Just hope the big key's self-locked. Yeah, I might have actually missed that one entirely with the hair mark, sorry. Did I? Oh, yeah. Got Skullwoods too, and that got missed. I am sorry. This is par for my course. We did need some coverage tonight, and we knew Nito was not going to be with us the whole time, and sure enough, there's your big key, and no pay dirt just yet. That's it. So we'll let a house reset here, get that pendant turned in, I imagine. But isn't here, I don't know. Waterway. That's one. Climb supers. I don't think anybody checked. And there's this last thing that, yeah, I thought about. I think we have all 3 items out of here. This eastern thing, it just needs done. Yeah, we do, because it's a map in the back. I remember now. We'll just give MM2 some time to decide what he wants to do after this. Looking back a bit, the push of Pod having Varia and then pushing that was not a bad. I mean, when Pod, yeah, especially like this points to, or the bow points to right side Pod as opposed to, you know, anything that may or may not be on Armos, then we've seen a lot of instances where the seat says that's the thing to do. It's just today we're just getting run around. Spike Cave is outstanding for somebody, and somebody headed toward it. Yeah, somebody got it. It was nothing, but now we're looking at Hair Basement. I'm thinking definitely out of good choices. Yeah, I think it was MM2 who got that mirror without knowing what TR's pendant was, and then instead of actually going into TR, like Flipfield did, head back towards Spike Cave, which is at that point I remember looking elsewhere, so if not, I mean, I'll get it right after this, but now was a fancy-ass parapet. The way I do it, but I mean, that he didn't even stop. Yeah, see. The worm sometimes. When you get hit there, MM2 had the right idea. I thought he was going to have to push it down right to get away from the hole, but actually cleared that bottom left corner. It's just, you gotta love how these little things just beats you up sometimes. So I was wondering what Flip's thing was meant to be here, but yeah, I guess he did not do this yet. This is just bombs or something. No, flying bombs. So worth mentioning, this is, if you're, again, watching Z3, this is probably the last thing we'd have, but we got at least 3 other checks in Super Metroid. And I'm sure a handful of things I'm not thinking of, but none of them have anything to do with each other. They are far apart as they can possibly be. And missiles. On we continue. Flip doing Smith to Swamp. It's a fantastic bunch of checks in a game like this, when that mirror didn't even have to be available till GT. You would really think it'd be something here, but yeah, it's funny. You have to, yeah, there's a couple of people who have to do tug paw there, but I think MM2 at this point is absolutely convinced that it's in here. You know, skipped it before. So when he finds out it's not, there could be a couple of fuses getting blown, I don't know. But give you, there in chat, 2 guesses who rolled to see it. You're probably only going to need the 1. It's been on a streak, that's for sure. Actually, totally forgot about Catfish. Mentioned now. I understand why it was done in the first place. In fact, yeah, I want to say a Graveyard Ledge can be done with it still. It didn't have that mirror. No mirror and pod being right there. It makes sense to do when it was done. Just if math is nice, you know, you have what you need by now, basically. Flip does want some Blue Boon. Funny too, because you know, I'm running, or a lot of people are running. You still need that gravity suit. It's not just Ice Rod. We keep talking about it because probably both these runners, or at least one, you know, does not care about gravity suit. But in worst case scenario, and Flip doesn't do, you know, Suitless Dragon, I would Imagine that he hopes the ice rod is in Meridia. So yeah, that only further solidifies the, no doubt, conviction MM2 probably has now at this point that bottom TR is going to have something, but it just doesn't. And it's unfortunate. Hard to say what I'd pick first after this. I mean, I got the logical access to all of it. Looks like might just be doing this in geographic order. Start with climb supers. It's a trip back, in the wrong direction if it's wrong, but if it's there, we want this thing or a thing and to get out of here. And now I'm thinking if I was paying attention to the actual item counts in TR, I'd know what this is whenever we find it, because I think chances are to be an ice rod are pretty low. Because if it's ice rod and then you gotta go back to Trinex for an item being gravity, that's possible, but unpleasant. One of the ways that this could have been done, and there's no wrong way, because this is whichever one the item in is the right choice, but you could go to the mountain, save at the Meridia tube, and just branch out from there. You know, when it's wrong, it's missiles, apparently, today. We had a good run of red 20s, but now it's just missiles. Shack tool. M2 is gonna take some ammo here. No charge still. See, I think we have all 4 of the thingies? Yeah, we do. Okay, so we can just get another brain done now. The only issue is, let's see, looking at the counts. Yeah. Be able to jump back to Super Metroid after this, but we'll not have any power bombs. Probably not have any supers either. I don't think we need those for Shack Tool, but oh yeah, keep forgetting this normal logic. So, well, yeah, I don't know why, because if it wasn't something, people would have done this by now, done them already. I mean, a long time ago. Yeah, I don't know. I can get back and check TR, because that's the only thing I can think of is Trinex with an item, but still need an ice rod for that. I'm just missing something at this point. Catfish. That's it. Looks like our flip's headed. Maybe. It's gonna get it. Gonna knock out Eastern first. Oh, Eastern green pendant. Oh, okay, yeah, I forgot about the green pendant being a swamp. Wonder if Flip will now go back to Catfish. I think so, leaving that portal where it is. Baby speed there. Baby bounces off the wall. No trouble whatsoever. Yeah, the baby will descend on you sometimes in your transition, but I saw it bounce off the wall. So, very nice result. I was hoping to see some fancy stuff there since I knew Screw Attack was still on. Looked like there was going to be something I didn't know about. But I'll just get back and grab it that way. I definitely don't remember about Graveyard Ledge. We've had the mirror long enough now, but I do want to say that if it were done, Catfish would have followed. And Flip checked King's Tomb, just having all that, just hoping, not to have to chain it in with those other two. But I'm reasonably certain this is going to be back to the leftover portal for Flip Hill. Catfish or Graveyard Catfish. Yeah. So that will work in Flip's. It's in Flip's favor, not having done waterway and lime seekers. Hello, Fire Flu. You done? You are. Holy crap. Oh, GG. You must have done catfish either ahead of pot or right after then. Or something I can't imagine since there's the ice rod with gravity, but Flip's gonna... Okay, I guess just go to TR on this one. No catfish. It is a bad one. It just is. Well, anyway, that's a G, not in the usual order, but a G nonetheless for M2, if you want to get them in. I don't know. Actually, I have a button for the G, come to think of it. Yeah, so I won't. I could be wrong, but I'm going to go ahead and guess since Farfalu is in here that gravity is just didn't get picked up, but we'll figure that out here. Like I said, unless TR is 4 items so far, I don't actually know. Dragon being a pennant, I mean, yeah, I'm trying to think. There's nothing, yeah, no, there's nothing in normal logic that can put gravity in there, so it's either here or catfish. Or GT. I guess the whole GT could, yeah, be a thing. Yeah, figures. Something GT junk fill rules. I don't know. To me, the odds of it being GT are a lot higher. But I am somehow not surprised. Nice block punt through the good does there. There it is. That was... I didn't know we were guessing today, but a couple guesses. My guess was have been Stalfo's room, but because that's a 5. Is that what that was? Yep. You guys can share it if you want. Or we can call Bob Barker back here to have him figure it out for us. Oh boy. Well. I don't have the end of this game projected out. I don't know what that'll do to it. I really don't. Unhappy and no blame, and that doesn't help. This is just... You don't want to see this. I hate that stuff. I will say that I hate him. I don't care how I'm coming through here. He just never gets out of the way. I don't know. Running this, I think... I mean, you could call it nerves, but I tend to like to think it's just called... You're just wanting to be done after making this many checks. Okay, I think Flip's gonna have, I guess, probably another 11 or 12 minutes from here, and then MM2, depending on GT route. A lot of times people don't go right, so we'll see. I don't know. We'll see. Flip wants something. Usually a sword isn't the biggest concern, but a cape could have been nice. Oh no, we know where the cape is. wave beam charge. That's about it. Yeah, Silvers, forgot about them. Yeah, so here comes the left side now. Does he go full left? This I do not know. And with fairness, most of the time it is by Stalfos from in front of it, but if it's one or the other and not past that. Good old optional flute. So this is just going to be Stalfos to Compass, known as DM, I guess, and yeah. Well, okay, Silver's and Murdy. This will be close. Still putting it on MM2 just because of doing Silvers here, but I guess that's even, so I'm not sure. I've been looking this whole time for an excuse to flip the audio around. Just, I don't know. Anyway, G's for flip wheel. Gonna have to get moving. Not seeing the gravity suit being logical. But I'm always willing to admit I'm not knowing some obscure rule with further logic. Because I never really thought about, if you're required to pick something up, like, because there's still behind it, does that actually apply anywhere? I think Flip Hill here is going to need to find ways to speed up Mother Brain. It'll be maybe not the easiest thing without charge, but I am not the SM expert. Waveless. Yeah, and Flip lost it. It's hard. It's really hard. And yeah, he can't know where he's at in relation to anybody else. It's just, if you did, that's definitely something you can respect trying. But I guess I can say, I'm sure I'm the last one here to figure this out, but I'm thinking that this is MM2's game to lose here on the restream. But, there was so much that could have happened here. So nobody should be too upset with this, other than, the part where we rolled a seed. Yeah, I guess I responsibly have to point it out. Partly you already did, but yeah, MM2 has had a couple of bad deaths. And just narrowly got that cane weighted there to avoid another one. I think even one fall here isn't enough for Flip, but with a torch glitch here, which is achieves, I'd say it's pretty well in hand. Get GG's in for MM2. Key in a time of 2:41:39, second on restream, second on overall, first on restream. Par flew first with a very impressive 214. 214, 212. Better get that right, 212.01. And actually I lied. Third on overall for MM2 Hydropower, putting in 236.09. We have 7 runners today. Pepe Chan, Ikir Vion remaining after Flip Wheel. Oh, there's a button. There's a button. We're just listening to credits here. Yeah, I've heard some evil stuff mentioned in regards to more Zelda games and Super Metroid, but splitting up the ice rod as they're doing it to one of 3 Triforce pieces in the very first game was bad enough. You don't even see the other 2. We're gonna split the ice rod. You need to go sit in the corner on that one. Yeah, Farflu, if you're still here, Ice Rod Lottery, you had to buy in with a mirror lottery, and at this point I don't even remember where it was, but it wasn't great. Since it, actually, I guess probably wasn't required for anything else. I was in Hoshak Cave, which is in the midst of right in front of that, so yeah, I mean, you get your hook and you go up there, which did take these runners a little while to do. Then you're in good shape if you go back there. But this is GG time for Flip Hill. None of these times are bad by any stretch of the imagination. You sit here and watch all this and you know it for sure. 245.08 from Flip. GG's. Yeah, it's just a lot of game coverage. Get some collection rates here. I'm a little curious on that one. Had some resets, so it'll be off. But anyway, GG Flip Hill, welcome in. Holy crap.
GG's. Wow, that was something.
Yeah, I mean, I'd say pick your favorite thing sarcastically, and you know what I mean by that. But even then, you have a couple of choices, don't you?
Yeah, I don't know. I gotta say, obviously almost last locating Ice Rod where it was hurts, but felt like my SM play was better than usual today. Like starting to feel better, so like that was good.
Yeah, it was something Chat and I were looking at, just because M&2 is M&2, and hate to say he was moving in SM. That said, had a couple of died to a pokey in front of TR or Trinex, I mean, and then Vitreous was an issue, so I had to revisit them, and in fact did check Climb Supers and Waterway for missiles. So it was close. There was more that went into it. Divergence early. You with the Zora money collecting, that didn't go badly. I was pulling for you on that being the answer because it kind of likes to be, but good old EP Big Key chest.
Yeah, that was unfortunate that it was nothing, but I am at least glad the answer wasn't Dark Cross because I didn't have the lamp yet and I knew it was like a 50-50. It was like a map or the key. I was like, surely that's not the answer. But then when I only had Eastern and that, and like I think the one check in the bottom of whatever, I was like, oh no. But thankfully, Morph Ball was where it was, so it wasn't too bad.
Yeah, a lot of logical implications for things in this seed. Gravity. I don't understand why gravity is just there on TR. You know, when I mean, it could have been an all GT, but it just throws it in your face and one last ha-ha. But I guess on the flip side, you don't have to go into Meridian, so that's good.
Yeah, it was. It's so tough sometimes, right? It's like if you don't sequence break Super Metroid checks and it's the answer, you feel really bad. So like I was sequence breaking a bit heavier than usual, but this seed, it was just maybe, especially because like you knew where Speed Booster was, and then you get Space Jump. Like, Lower Norfair wasn't in Logic for like so long, and technically the other thing wasn't either. So like, if you just don't sequence break hard and just try to find the gravity, it's I guess the key to doing the seed fast. Unfortunately, it was just gravity was behind the Ice Rod in the silliest location, but.
Yeah, and I mean, I had to rethink about it a couple times. But the mirror required for it was at TR, so essentially that, I mean, it wasn't in TR, but it was in front of it. So you had to go up there a couple times anyway, no matter who you were. So
Yeah, and then I guess the only thing I could have done to maybe make my life a little less painful was do Graveyard Ledge before, like the whole Smith chain in the swamp, but I don't know. Yeah, usually, like early mirror, I'm like usually down for Graveyard Ledge, but it just feels so bad doing Graveyard Ledge late in the seed, but what are you gonna do?
Yeah, you both took your Dark World access to pod early. Is that how that worked? I think it, yeah. High Cave to pod, plus the Pyramid Ledge check, as opposed to Catfish, because I would guess you maybe would put it off hoping to loop it in with Graveyard later.
Something like that. Yeah, it was like I felt like walking out of pod to Pyramid Catfish was going to be kind of crappy or not great, and then yeah, I just unfortunately I never found a good time to do like a North Dark loop like that. So
Yeah, I mean, neither one of you did. I don't think anybody did. Harflew, I'll have to check, see how he did it, because that and this other stuff I just mentioned about when you do pod, and because you had pod and the west side available right away for 3 required items or prizes. The fire rod being right there in TR, so you you did do different things in that regard as well, but that didn't really factor in anything, so it was I mean, all the luck of the rando, I think, evened out. Your tree pulls, like I said, made the Zora thing not bad. I don't think that mattered here, so
Yeah, and it's always rough when you get to full clear a seed like this, because basically, being up against MM2 on Restream, I know he's just, no matter what I do, gonna have a SM edge. So like, if it takes me forever to find go mode, like 2 games combined, I'm just gonna be slightly behind. But like I said, I think overall I played all right.
Oh,
So
no,
just
for sure. It was. I couldn't figure out because you did the final bosses in the opposite order, so I sat here couldn't figure out, how it was going to end up. Really, till pretty much the Aga 2 defeat for MM2 there. So, yeah, for sure, big GG's to the both of you, and yeah, sure we'll see you around at some point. We're gonna have another one of these, I think, on Sunday. Might be able to put it on the TV here. TBD, we'll see.
all right. But yeah, thanks for the restreams, the comms, tracking and stuff, and it was fun.
Yeah.
GG's.
So that said, the only other thing I know going on right now is we got the. Well, I think we're mid to late in the Zelda 3 main tournament. We also have, looks like, Link Between World. Or wait, is this the right month? No. Metroid Prime 2 is going on. And we got a Z1R event going on, but yeah, as far as SMZ3, we're going to run a couple more of these 774 with the boots and go from there. So yeah, thanks for everybody for watching. Thanks, Nito, for getting me going here on this. It's been a while since I did this, and yeah, see you next mission.